guys, how are we doing? Welcome back to the channel. Just getting home. I wanted to go and actually head to O'Reilly and see what they have as far as batteries. And I think that's pretty much all I'm going to get tonight. Don't really have anything else that I need to pick up, but I do need to get some batteries. It was just a little bit slow cranking this morning. I think it was right around 37 degrees this morning, so it's time for new batteries, I believe. Not even going to worry about the alternator for right now. One thing I am going to worry about, and I actually forgot about it last year, was not blowing very much heat. And right now we're having below freezing temperatures through the night, and all my hoses are froze. So I need to flush my heater core and see if that helps take care of the situation, or that helps take care of the problem, and go from there. But other than that, I don't know. Maybe you guys can enlighten me a little bit. I haven't really heard of anybody having the issue. You know, I did put on the fleece coolant bypass last year, late in the year, right around March of actually this year. And I didn't use my heater a whole lot after that, so I don't know if, you know, that poses a problem with poor heat circulation as far as through the heater core. So if you guys have any ideas, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know if you've ever had any issues with the fleece coolant bypass as far as not having a lot of heat afterwards. Like I said, I haven't heard of anybody having any issues, but who's to say you wouldn't? As far as I know, all it does, well, it may, because it does relieve pressure from cylinders 5 and 6 by that being back there, and one of your heater core comes out right by cylinder 5, I believe, for your feed. So you know, that could pose a problem. I think it's the feed on cylinder 5, unless that's, yeah, it almost has to be. Unless that's the return, I'm not certain. I can't exactly remember off the top of my head what that is. So anyway, heading to O'Reilly, gonna check out some batteries, see what they have. I'm gonna look at the Optimas, but I just don't know if that's what I'm gonna go with. Some of you guys said that you picked up, you know, batteries from Costco and Menards, and there was one other place too, but I don't remember where that was, and said that you guys have been having good luck with them. So I'm gonna head to O'Reilly first and go from there. All right, after a few hours, I am back home. I did go to O'Reilly and was looking around there. They were kind of busy. I didn't really take the time to talk to anybody. I just kind of was looking at different stuff and really wasn't impressed with, I don't know if you want to call it the quality or whatever, but at work, I remember we have all of our batteries brought to us, and we have like a whole little display that we can go and take batteries from, and then they just swap them out as we use them. We actually get our batteries from Napa, and so we do have a Napa store here. The only difference being is the Napa store in Walpock, where I work, is a corporate, and this is a franchise. Same thing, just completely different. So after talking with the guys, he asked me where I worked. He asked me if I went to UNOH and stuff like that, and I said no, I don't. I'm not, you know, enrolled in UNOH or anything. And he goes, well, where do you work? I said, I work for the county. He goes, no worries, we'll get you hooked right up. And basically, long story short, these are $177 battery, and I was able to pick them up for right on $118 and some tax. Now, what was in there was the Duralast Gold. This is an AutoZone battery. You know, it has probably done a pretty good job and served its purpose. You can see we got some corrosion there. This is just from when I did those battery terminals on the passenger side. So if I had to guess, my driver's side's in pretty good shape. But anytime you're dealing with this, just go ahead and replace both of them. It's just good practice, especially on when you have both batteries, because if you have a bad battery with bad cells, it can actually pull and draw whatever side it may be. I'm just going here because that battery's still in this side. It can actually pull and draw from the good battery and make that system weaker because one battery is bad and one battery is good. It's just like when you have, you know, in a flashlight, you have, say, 2 D batteries. If one battery's good and one battery's bad, your light's not going to be as bright. So, you know, you have 2 new batteries and the system is going to just, the system's going to function better and be more reliable. So what I picked up was the Napa Legend battery. And one thing I forgot to ask is what the warranty is on these. This is a 65 series battery. That's what is in from factory. Cold crank amp down to 32 degrees is 1045, and cold crank amp to 0 is 850. So that's quite a bit more than what even my old batteries are. These are 930 to 32 and 810. So this is quite a bit bigger battery, quite a bit of can't speak. Quite a bit of a bigger battery, I guess you could say. Quite a bit bigger battery. I still can't get it out. And this one is a non-serviceable battery. You can see here, you know, I've got to keep water or distilled water in this one here, and this is a serviceable battery. So hopefully everything goes good. The only thing I did forget to pick up, and you guys have probably saw it in several videos, you know, my batteries just sit in the tray loose. You know, I can just pick them out. I forgot to pick up some new mounts. Not quite certain what I want to do. Both of these on this side. This side is just the J hook for, you know, the inside, and then this side here is a like a little nutsert that slides over. Not a nutsert, but a little I don't know what you want to call it. Basically, it's just a clamp that goes over it, or a piece of metal that goes over it on the bottom side. The way it's stamped, it has threads in there, and that's how, you know, when you put your cover over, or this, your hold down over there, and you can tighten up on both sides. I just haven't decided really what I want to do yet. I am going to go ahead and put on, while I'm doing it, I'm going to go ahead and put the negative side on the driver's side and get that taken care of. I need to go and pick up, another thing you could do too is pick up, I'm just thinking, some copper pipe and cut it and do it that way. You can see there how that's just kind of smashed on, and it's just not a very good connection. So when I go get some materials for my heater, I talked to that gentleman today, and we're going to go get, I'm going to go get some things picked up. He's going to come over, and that machine, or whatever it's called that I was talking to you guys about, is called a potentiometer. And what that does is that measures the amount of gas going through the gas valve. Not certain what the amount of gas is. I think he said right around 3. What that is, I have no idea. I'm not an HVAC guy, so I got it running. I got it switched back over to LP, and I think I told you in a couple of videos back, or maybe the last video, that there is a cap with a spring on it, or basically a spring with a threaded cap on it, and you turn that in or take it out to put pressure on a diaphragm in there to allow more gas flow or less gas flow. So need to get that checked out, make sure everything's good with it before I mount it up top there. That's where I'm planning on mounting it, is right here, coming that way, and then vent out that wall. So that's my plan. And let me tell you, boys, it is cold as hell out here. It's just, I'm not used to it yet. It's just started turning cold the past few days, and look, I just got a sweatshirt on and long sleeve and a t-shirt, so, and then my jeans. I have not suited up in my Carhartts or anything like that, but I do have another box here. I want to get that opened up. I have no idea what it is. It was waiting for me. So we'll get that open and see what that is, and get these batteries switched out. But right now, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and open up that box. Everybody should know how to put batteries in. When you do this, just make sure and scratch your date codes out. So I'm gonna do November, and then a 1 and an 8 for November 18. When I take these back tomorrow, like I said, I need to ask what the warranty is on these. So go grab, get rid of one of those batteries and put one of the batteries in the truck, bring that box up here and let's see what's inside there, because I really have no idea. I think I know by looking at the label, but I'm not 100%. All right, well, I got the new batteries all installed. I did put that negative terminal on like I said I was going to. What I actually ended up doing was my grounds for my rigid cubes that are in my bumper here. I just put those underneath just like I did last time. And then these two grounds here, I actually just soldered those two together just like that, and brought that set screw down on top of those two. I didn't twist them together, I just left them flat and then pinched them together with a pair of pliers and basically tinned the ends and then tinned them together. So it was basically what I did. So sometime, I don't know, I just don't know if I'm sold on these. They're just kind of okay. They're a little bit thick. You can see, just like I showed you last time, this set screw just barely catches, you know, your post. Not certain what I'm going to do. If I'm going to keep them, because, you know, I do need quite a few on this side. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I got to get rid of all of this. I don't know what I'm going to do. Just want to kind of clean, you know, the engine bay is not looking too bad as far as, you know, cleaning things up. Just got an abundance amount of stuff over here with the, you know, the battery cables and all the brake lines. Just would like to clean things up, make it look a little bit neater and nicer, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. Just haven't decided yet. It's getting too cold to pretty much do anything right now, and like I've said time and time again, the truck doesn't fit in the garage. If the truck fit in the garage, that would be flipping awesome, because with my heater that's coming, getting ready to be put up, yeah, that would be pretty nice, But anyway, I just don't have that luxury, so I kind of just make do with whatever I have and with what I have. So last thing I have tonight is to open up this box. It says Shine Armor, and I follow these guys on Instagram, and I had made comment on one of their posts, and then also started following them on Facebook and made comment on one of their posts, and they messaged me and asked me for my address. Well, unbeknownst to me, I didn't realize they were going to send me some stuff out. What I had said was, hey, I got some brand new wheels I'd love to try your stuff on. And this is what I've got here. So let's get this box opened and see what's inside. I really don't know what all you get from this company. Like I said, I follow them on Instagram and I like them on Facebook. So, well, what's inside here so far is 2 bottles of their Shine Armor. Looks like they're both the same. I don't know how big the bottle is. These are, looks like probably about, I don't know, 10-ounce bottles. They sent me out some microfiber, which is pretty cool. And then the squirters that go inside there. So hopefully I get a warm day. I do want to get these cleaned up and try them out. You know, get these wheels cleaned up just a little bit. According to some of their posts, you can take and basically spray this right on a dirty vehicle and just wipe it off. But I would at least like to clean them up and try it out that way. If you guys have followed them on Instagram, I'll put their Instagram in the description. And you can follow them on Facebook, you can follow them on Instagram. It's Shine Armor is what that is. But they have, like, one of them I saw, they have like a half a hood that they've sprayed. It has Shine Armor on one side and it's just regular whatever wax on the other side, and they set the bottle on it and it slides off. They take a bucket of muddy water and they dump on the vehicle and it just slides off like it's clean, you know, like it was never even there. So I'm pretty anxious because I don't know if I'm keeping these wheels on for the winter yet. I bought tires and wheels kind of late in the season. They are a beautiful, beautiful wheel, and I'd like to keep them as nice as I can for as long as I can. Right now, you know, the steel is really, really cold as far as the wheels. So I don't really want to spray them on there right now and try it out, but I'm looking forward to trying this stuff out. So thank you very much, Shine Armor, for sending that out. I do appreciate it very much, and I look forward to trying it on some of the wheels. So like I said, their Instagram will be right there top of my description. Check them out, and also you can look them up on Facebook. So thank you very much, Shine Armor. I appreciate it. And you guys, I do appreciate you watching very, very much. So if you don't mind, hit that like button to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already done so. Become part of the family. And until next time, we'll talk to you guys later on. Bye-bye.